Hello everybody. Welcome to Jamil Latif Luxury Channel. Today, we are going to go over the top 10 most beautiful places to visit in Italy. Italy is a truly special, incredibly diverse and magically unique country where you are just as likely to find beauty in a quiet cobbled backstreet or a traditional trattoria than in its stunning beaches or extraordinary countryside. Let's start at the bottom of the list. 10. Venice. The famously beautiful and romantic canal-dotted destination is one of the best cities in Italy to visit. Venice is one of the most famous cities in Italy and one that's built on water. It's also often cited as one of the world's most romantic travel destinations. In the middle of the city, you'll find the grand square Piazza San Marco, where the even more impressive basilica resides. If you're a culture seeker, you'll be spoiled for choice here. Venice has the world's most artistic masterpieces per square kilometer, and there are numerous churches, museums, and palaces worth visiting. Another highlight is the Bridge of Sighs, which is an enclosed bridge that passes over the Rio di Palazzo. 9. Puglia. The gorgeous southern region in Italy is an up-and-coming vacation destination in Italy. Located in the heel of Italy's boot in the southern region of the country, Puglia is one of those places that was ignored by tourists for decades and then in recent years became quite the place to take a vacation in Italy. Here you can expect to see hill towns filled with pretty white truly houses, centuries-old farmland, and a spectacular Mediterranean coastline. This part of Italy is perfect for those wishing to sample a genuine taste of the real Italy as well as the fabulous blue sea and glorious sandy beaches. Aside from the varied Italian experience, you'll get here other reasons to visit this region, include the excellent regional cuisine, picturesque olive groves, and lush green orchards. 8. Amalfi Coast. The coastline awarded UNESCO status for its undisputed beauty and unique natural landscapes. This coastline should be on everyone's list of stunning places to visit in Italy. The most famous area is the resort town of Sorrento, where you'll find the addictive liquor limoncello, and of course plenty of great wine. The city can also be used as a base to visit Pompeii, the town, which was buried by Mount Vesuvius volcanic eruption back in 79 AD. Further along the ruggedly beautiful coast, you will find the impossibly picturesque and affluent town of Positano, and the small pretty town of Amalfi. The area offers one of the world's greatest coastal drives, so be sure to hire a car if you can. Fiat 500s are always an apt choice. 7. Dolomites. This spectacular mountain range is one of the best places to travel to in Italy. If you head further north from Lake Garda, you'll find yourself in some of the most spectacular mountain scenery in Europe. Located in northeastern Italy, gorgeous scenery and beautiful resorts aside, there are also plenty to do. Head there in winter and find well-coordinated ski networks, the legendary Circuit Ronda, and plenty of people cross-country skiing and snowboarding. Visit in summer and go hiking amongst stunning view and fresh mountain air. 6. Lake Garda. One of the most loved and most beautiful tourist attractions in Italy. Considered to be one of the most beautiful places in the world, this is a large and impossibly picturesque lake nestled in northern Italy, surrounded by the pretty fortress town of Sirmione, the resort town of Riva del Garda, and many charming and laid-back villages in between. Head further north and you'll get to the famous Dolomites mountain range. Head here for boating, windsurfing, eating at the many charming and cosmopolitan restaurants, and just generally taking in the wonderful vibe and jaw-dropping scenery. 5. Calabria. In southern Italy, Calabria is part of the land separating the Tyrrhenian Sea from the Ionian Sea and the sun-baked toe of Italy's boot. Some attractions in Italy can seem like a dressed-up show simply put in place for tourists' enjoyment, but that is not something you will find in Calabria. Apart from being among the most epically beautiful places in Italy, this portion of the country is quintessentially Italian. Calabria has lovingly escaped the tourist game to provide an unspoiled and seemingly untouched view of classic Italy. If you want to see Italians as they are, as opposed to a scripted rendition, Calabria is the place to go. 4. Camogli. This beautiful underrated resort on the Italian Riviera is one of the best destinations to explore in Italy. In the northern portion of Italy, the peninsula of Portofino houses small fishing villages. Among the most notable and famous villages is Camogli in Liguria. This small port maintains a modest population of around 5,500 people and remains a protected location within the Portofino Marine Protected Area. Strolling through the marketplace or basking in the on Camogli's coast is a welcomed activity for tourists and locals alike. Bring your camera and enjoy taking many pictures of every nook and cranny of this endearing and picturesque part of Italy's coast. 3. Tuscany Countryside. A blend of medieval heritage, magical views, glorious countryside, which is one of the best places to go in Italy. There's no other place on earth like the Tuscan countryside, and easily one of the best things to do in Italy is taking a drive away from the cities and head into some of the most beautiful scenery in the world. This is a truly magical place where you'll find impossibly picturesque rolling hills and scenic drives where the odd roaming wild hog or two will suddenly come into view. Also expect breathtaking sunflower fields, olive groves that have been here for hundreds of years, medieval ruins, and some of the most incredible vineyards in the world. An unmissable place to explore in Italy. 2. Lake Como. A stunning upscale Italian resort known for its dramatic scenery. Famously home to George Clooney's Italian villa, Lake Como is the third largest lake in Italy and a hotspot for tourists and locals alike. Traditionally, Lake Como has been known for being the place for wealthy people and political entities to retreat to from time to time. Lake Como is home to a number of castles and luxurious accommodations, and in case you need to get around the lake, its water transport ferry system is state-of-the-art. 1. Cinque Terre. A string of beautiful centuries-old colorful villages set on the rugged Italian Riviera coastline. The rugged, rustic but breathtaking beauty of Cinque Terre seems to perfectly sum up why Italy is so revered as a travel destination. Located on the stunning Italian Riviera coastline and easily one of the most attractive places to visit in Italy, the series of 5 brightly colored medieval villages cling jaggedly and almost impossibly to the inhospitable coastal rocks. It's such an important place it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1997. Meander around the narrow streets, wander the ancient vineyards which cling to steep terraces, and then head for a pesto pasta lunch at one of the local trattorias. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit the notification to keep up to date from our future amazing luxury videos.